Hello and welcome back to part 11. We're going to see if we can finish off the summer today in this next hour. We'll see if we can get our roof built. Finally finish our keep from the outside at least. We still got some work to do on the inside. Our settlers are idle. Let's set them up on clearing out some of this clay. This is actually made out of clay. It's interesting. I don't think I've seen that very often. They're usually made out of dirt. Right? Dirt. This one is clay. Interesting. More settlers are idle. Who is still idle? Two people, Foxy and Juliana. You can mine, but you don't want to right now for some reason. Foxy can also mine. Okay, we just need to set more mining up. Another apple tree to cut down. Do some more landscaping in here. We'll clean up these. Once our keep is finished, we'll be able to work on our temple. Temple and Great Hall. We also want to start filling this in with dirt. Is this the same merchant from before? Yes, it is. Circle of Avalon. Should be leaving soon. Clothes have been destroyed. We don't have any extra clothing right now. That is a tragedy. Let's switch that up. We'll make that a priority instead of the cap. We have wood, we have coal. Shouldn't have to rely on these outside trees so much anymore now that we have our own garden, we'll call it for now. Tree garden. Got some limestone brick. Put that to good use. Have a lot of clay. We are going to need a lot of limestone if we want to do our 3-layered wall out here. Let's speed up the time a little bit. Cut this extra tree down. Food is good. We have so much raw food. Might be time to send a caravan out to trade. Set that up. Probably best to wait till after we get raided. I don't want to send people out while we're waiting for a raid. They usually don't come back to back. Don't want to be caught without like half of our people. Also, with the latest updates, there's a risk that my people can get attacked while they're en route to another area. Alright, let's speed this up. Summer should be over soon. Mining skill improved. Good work. Merchant is leaving. Merchant has left. Gonna mine out that section. We're gonna do the 2 steps going down to the lower level from here. Wood pile is not urgently needed. We have another 41 just popped up. Let's build this. Might as well build that. It's been bothering me the way that looks. Once we build these 2, we can start taking apart all of this. Don't want our man getting trapped in there. Have more wood. It's 25, that's 30. We still have another 26 to build there. Build 25 that way. Right. Not enough resource. We don't have any. This is under production. Okay, things running. Set our dirt slope. Make sure we have it facing the right way. Once that's built, we'll mine out these 3 here, and we'll put another slope, and we can start mining this section out as well. Oh, too far. Can fill that in. Fill that one up vertically as well. Can get rid of this wood piece. We can start filling those in with dirt as well. Make this all dirt. We don't want any wood on the ground here. We will be building our temple pretty much right here. Probably turn this into more apple trees in the future. More landscaping. How are the graves doing? We got enough graves? Fill these in with dirt now. We'll dig these out of the way. I'll have graves going down here later on. We'll see how much of this field we could fill up one day. Stone is coming in. We got another 40 we can use. That is built. Now this point of interest is going to disappear eventually. Be a good idea for us to get that prison built. That was weird, I thought it wasn't built there for a second. So like, how did my crenellations? Merlons? How did they disappear suddenly? Let's cancel this until the next morning. I don't want to risk someone running over here and getting stuck. Dig themselves into a hole and then they fall asleep in there overnight. Want to keep our people happy. Ugly apparel. On our way to getting the portcullis. Ooh, our first heat wave. You know what, I'm not too worried about our crops. We have so much food. Look at our raw food right now. You know what, speaking of food, let's take a look, see how our cellar is doing. Look at that, carrots lasting over a year, 2 years. Yeah, 2 years for the carrots. What else do we have here? Beets and cabbage. Cabbage lasting a year, beets 4 years. What's the temperature in here? 1 degree? Nice. How long are these going to last in here? 11 days? So summer's almost over. They're going to last partway through August at this current temperature. 14 days for some of these. 13 days. I guess the ones in the middle have less hit points. They're not going to last as long. 13 days for the ones on the edge. Milk down here, good for 41 days. It's a long time for milk. I don't know if I trust my milk in my fridge for 41 days. Double birthday today. Happy birthday to you too. speed it up a bit. Is this enough space for my dumping stockpile? I feel like we'll expand this just a little bit right now. You can really see that heat wave, especially on the edges of the screen. Autumn is here. Chance of thunderstorm and hail. Don't have the map table for that. We know this. Okay, morning is here. Let's dig out this slope. Also set more limestone here to get dug out. A little bit of clay in here. Put a slope here as well. I'm going to start getting this clay from the side. Salt here as well. Rocky soil. Still need a fair amount of clay bricks made. Thankfully we have a lot of clay. A fire. Thankfully it's so far away. And I don't think it can spread vertically. We'll see. Sad mushrooms. There's no fire anywhere else. Guess we gotta be careful during a heat wave. Do we have the barrels? We do. Wood and beeswax. Might be a good idea for us to put some barrels around our base, especially by the wooden structures that we have. That fire is out, took care of itself. Okay. 61 limestone brick. Means we can build 60 in a line, just like that. Settlers are idle. Thankfully no one got stuck in here. Okay, we are facing the right direction. Build that. Start gathering more clay. Start taking these apart. Soil. Soil. Clay. Fill up that soil. You know what? Let's just get rid of this one dirt piece here. That way we can walk around. Let's take a look. What limestone is left here? We can have our folks dig out. There's a little bit of clay. More limestone. Is that all coal here? Okay, well. We'll start digging down to the next layer there as well. This is all clay. I don't want to set too much of that in case our folks fall into a hole and won't be able to get out. They don't work safely, not all the time. See any other trees here that are mature that aren't on our selected tiles? Some herbs. Can I check that one? That one's growing. Another one here. That one's growing. Okay. Leave the mushrooms alone. We don't need those. We do want as much of these as we can get, especially once we start brewing in our basement. Okay. What will come next? Will we get another merchant? Will we get a random visit? Maybe a bard? Maybe another beggar? Maybe something else we haven't seen yet? Will we get a settler? Will we get raided? Will we get animals? Remember the time those chickens came? They got hunted and eaten by the polecats? Well, the polecats didn't eat them. We ate them. But they got murdered by the polecats. Mechanical components. Nice. Alright. Is it materials? Manufactured. Mechanical components. Blacksmith's forge. That's what we need to make those. Okay, we got 21 limestone bricks. We'll use 10 here. Another 10 over here. Let's carve away these two pieces, then we'll be able to walk along here. Take this out from that side. Heatwave is ended. No more spontaneous fires. Okay. That looks nice. Have that built out a little bit. We've been wasting fuel there all spring and summer. Cut down some of these trees that are encroaching on our border. Let's get rid of these while we're getting rid of trees. You do want to cut this ground down as well. Once these pieces are broken off, we'll set this to be mined. We don't have to worry about them falling into a hole if they have a way out that's nearby. More lawn care to do. Another 21 bricks. Roof is looking almost finished. That corner piece needs to be done. We'll have a lot of clay left over after that to build our temple out of clay. And then our barn out of clay. And then we will be using the limestone wall to build our perimeter. There's another source of clay right here. There's no way down into this area. Let's just take care of that now. We'll be mining this probably sooner than we think. Maybe not. There's limestone here. And there's a way down there. Limestone here too. Silver. Salt. Wow, 7 deer? Now, are these ones gonna stay? Sometimes migrating animals come and then they go. Our boar population got decimated. Those hungry foxes. Alright, we got 41. Build that out. Look at that raw food. I'm gonna stop collecting these, I think. Alright, it's looking good. It's almost done. Can start planning how our tables and such will look on the inside. Now, do we have all our furniture built? Or researched, I should say. We don't have the religious structures, that's fine, but the actual furniture nodes, those are built. Painting we're gonna need to do still. Make our rooms look nicer, same with tapestries. Stilling, no. Wood carving and stone carvings. Rugs. Okay. So while we wait for more clay to be turned into bricks. We can start planning our hall. Quality chair. That's what we want. What materials do we have in abundance? Linen. Linen it is. Okay, we can do 3 that way, 3 this way, perfect. It's 24 chairs, more than enough for what we plan to have at the end of the game. Medium wooden table, let's see which one is the best. Stone table or quality. Quality medium table. Made out of wood. Alright. What else do we need for our great hall? Medium table, chairs we'll have, so we need 8 wall banners at least. And then torches or candelabras or other sources of fire. Okay. Since we have linen, we can make linen banners and hang on our walls. Now I did want to hang some higher up here. And that deer group left just like I thought they would. Okay, how's the roof looking? It's getting there. We have 120 limestone bricks. $60 this way. 60 that way. 141. Let's wait until this is built and we'll do that last little area. And then we can open up this whole inside. Settlers are suffering. We don't have clothing for you. Have we not been making clothes? Waiting for resources. No, I hope that didn't get stuck because we put some resource here we didn't have. Research. I'm going to need stone carvings eventually. Wooden weaponry. Should I wait for crossbows? Maybe I'll just wait for the crossbows. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Our roof is complete. Obviously, these aren't super useful right now. This one is on the bottom. They can get out, walk out around on the edge. Not the safest place for our people to walk, though. They don't have any protection when they're shooting with their arrows, but we have a nice sturdy rectangular keep. Not bad. Not bad. Only took us, what, a year and a half to get to where we are? Good work, everybody. See how the progress is doing inside. Alright, we got the tapestries up. Now, are we able to put them on the side as well? Can we reach that with that staircase? Or maybe we can reach it from the ledge? Now, we need a source of light for this room. Wall torches, do these have different values? They do. Gold, how much gold do I have? 60. So if I do 3 on one side and 3 on the other, that's 30. I needed 1 for that, okay. I can always take these off. Does this count as a spare room? It does. Oh, that's awesome. That is going to be one luxurious great hall once we have all the conditions fit for it. We also need 8 wall banners. So we have 3 per post, so that's going to be 18, and then we'll have the 6 torches. Can't have shrines, beds, or workstations. Yeah, we don't have those. I think once we destroy these, we'll have to put the floor back on. I think ladders destroy the floor space. Another merchant caravan. Hooray, we can trade away all that excess food. Let's do some lawn care. Let's slow that time down. Okay, we have 100 limestone bricks. Let's put 20 to good work here. Once they build that, we'll take apart this wooden wall on the inside. Some lawn care, get rid of some of this. Some free herbs. More lawn care, barley's growing. Okay, people are here. Merchants. Circle of Avalon again. They had food. They didn't have any building materials last time they came. Let's see what they brought this time. Oh, they brought so much more this time. Dornford? I swear that's where they came from last time. Let's see what we can get from you. How much that will cost us. Oh yes. We want all your building materials. We want your crafting materials. Barley, always use barley. You know what, we'll take your seeds. You don't want to run low for seeds next year. Books are great. We'll take your lavish meals. We'll want those for when we do our celebration in our great hall. Don't need those. Mechanical components, yes, we're going to need those. Especially for that portcullis, since we don't have our own blacksmith station yet. Take extra ice blocks. Yes, we'll take your apple saplings. We have a male ass. I think we already had a male ass. I'll have to double check that real quick. We do. Ours is 1 year old. How old is theirs? 2 days young? Do we want to get them? I think we will. We'll see how much storage space they need. We don't have any more, right? That's the end of their list. The rest is ours, and we can't buy these from you? Horned mass looks so cool though, but it's sturdy. Can't sell any of that stuff. Okay. Cattle. We have 2 females and 2 males. Any of these getting older? You know what, we'll keep those for now. We have a lot of other animals. We have a lot of goats. Let's count how many male goats we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like 7 male goats. So let's get rid of, let's say, 3 of those, depending on the ages. We have 1 mature. Another mature one here. Okay, we'll get rid of some of these younger ones. Okay. How many female goats do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so let's get rid of, we'll say 6, depending on how many we have of different ages. We have a decent amount of mature ones here, so see if we have any that are like old. Not any that are super old. Okay. That one is, I suppose. So 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one we'll get rid of. Okay, we still need to give them a lot more. But that's it. We don't have any sheep to trade. We only had 2, I believe it was 2 female sheep. We don't have any male sheep. Don't want to trade any dogs. We're going to have to double check. We might need to set more of those dogs to haul. Okay, let's see what we have a lot of. Clay, we are not getting rid of clay. No, silver no, coal no, I don't want to trade any of that. Okay. Let's see, we'll keep 500 for ourselves and get rid of 385. You're not really paying us for this though. Like, what is that worth to you? It's worth like 50 gold. All that for like 50 gold? Is that worth it? We'll see. We'll see if it adds up. Beets. Herbs, yeah. Get rid of a decent amount of those. Cabbage. Carrots, no. Linen, we want to keep linen. We're going to be using that right now to be making beds and clothing. Tallow. Smoked meat. We'll just get rid of some of that. Apples. Wool cloth. Pickled vegetables, okay. 40 of those. Thesis. Saplings, okay. Get rid of a good amount of these. They're not really worth a lot to these folks either. Get rid of honey crisples. We can get rid of stew. Get rid of these maple saplings. Pine saplings, we only have 2. We'll keep that. Flimsy we'll get rid of. It's not really something we want to be keeping. Wow, okay, we still got to give them 400. We've been spending a lot. We have a lot of food, but it's not really valuable. Get rid of some cabbage. Get rid of some carrots. Flaxseed. Get rid of a little bit. Milk. Get rid of some of that. I don't want to get rid of salt. Tallow. Just a little bit. tomatoes. Okay. Well, this is kind of worthless for them to buy from us. Apples. You know what? Actually, we'll keep our apples. We don't have that many. You know what? Maybe get rid of 80 of these. Get rid of more food. We can get rid of, let's see, 130 of this. Wow, we still need to take off a lot there. Okay. You know what? Maybe we'll have to give them another goat. Will we have left? 1 male goat, 2, 3 male goats, 4 male goats. We have a decent amount of dogs. How many dogs do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 male dogs and 2 female dogs. Maybe we can get rid of one of our male dogs. Any of these? That one's mature. These are young. Okay. Now let's pull back this smoked meat as much as we can. And we'll see what line they accept this at. I think we have, what is it, 10 or 15%? They'll still accept that, wow, okay. What else can we pull back? Pickled vegetables? $29. Okay, look, we're making a good profit there. Bargain threshold, 10%. Getting vinegar, that'll be good with food conservation. Boar leather, we can make clothes out of that. Construction materials, food, more seeds. This will help save a little bit of time on research. Lavish meals. Now our folks will probably just eat these anyway, but it'll make them happier. Maybe we'll have some left over for when we do the Great Feast and the Great Hall. Mechanical components. I haven't built myself the blacksmith table, even though I have the research for it. This will be good to make ourselves a portcullis ahead of time. We don't need to, you know, rush to build a blacksmith table somewhere. Ice blocks. You know, we have a lot, but it'll save us a little bit of, you know, headache. We don't need to make so many ice blocks in the winter. Apple saplings, always good. Apple trees are great, especially when we're going to be brewing. And then another young ass here, just in case our other ass dies of old age before we get a female. We'll have another male to start breeding our own asses. Giving away a lot of our food. Now I won't feel bad about collecting any of these. So we have food ready to be collected. Just like that. And we have vinegar. We have salt. We'll be able to make pickled items. Okay, we gotta remember once these are built to let people out in case they get trapped in there. Now, Foxy, can you talk with them? I don't think they had a point of interest. Maybe now, after we bartered with you, they'll have a point of interest for us. No, they don't. Okay. No worries. Apple tree. Another young apple tree here. Oh, we'll cut you down. Sure, do some landscaping. Settlers are suffering. Right, we don't have clothing for you still. Who's our tailor? Who's the best? 11, 20, 13, what is that? 15, 7. Okay, Eric, we need you to tailor. How tired are you? Well rested? Who else is missing clothing? One person, 2 people. 2 people are missing that. Well, these are looking good. Does that say it's a great hall? No. Large or medium table? Yes. 6 chairs? Yes. Hey, look at that. Great hall. Just like that. Oops. Luxurious. Oh, that's great. Yes, you will be our bard. Roll duties. Okay, jobs. Now, we don't want to haul anymore. We don't want to be a steward. Pause that real quick. And we don't want to haul. Everything else is fine. And now, when you click on these, we can hold an event. Eric, I need you to... Oh, Deer Mod is producing. Okay, that's great. You are suffering from the cold. We will go and grab the winter clothes. Yes, they are ugly, aren't they? But better than being cold. How warm is it in these rooms? 20 degrees? Okay. Great Hall doesn't have any proper heating. Not yet, anyway. Look at that, our folks are eating at a table now. Unwillingly did something. Oh. What did you unwillingly do? Oh, forgot to check. Was anyone locked in here? Thankfully, no? Okay, well, these towers are not going to be very useful for what they're positioned to do right now. More winter clothes decomposed. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. Merchant is leaving. That's fine. Okay, we will be building a tower here. Want it to overlook a little bit. Okay. Let's see if we can get some more limestone mined. Oh, there's gold here. Awesome. Let's just take this dirt out in case they're standing on it when they mine that other piece down. Salt. Could have happened here too. Gotta be careful about getting our people stuck. Alright, it is early in the day. Let's take this apart and we will finally start building our newer beds. We need linen for that. Royal bed, linen, wood, hay. How is our wood doing? 79 wood. Looks like we should clean up some trees on the outskirts. Get some more wood. Just pick a few. Dead ones. Okay. You building this? Yeah, he's building it. We'll see the difference between this. Right now this is a modest room. Or sorry, they were all 374.0 wealth, 8.1 value. 74 wealth, 471. It's a pretty big jump. Okay. 50 cloth, 50 wood, 25 hay. Fodder, we have so much. We only have enough linen cloth to build 4 more. To wait to build all of them for this side, but we'll be able to build a few. They're getting quite an improvement from the wooden hay bed. Pretty much went from hay sleeping spot to wooden hay bed. We didn't even build the quality beds. We don't want to push it too far into the evening to build the rest of them. We'll do that the next day. Okay. You know how they're going to reach this? They're going to walk all the way around here. So let's change that. How's our food stocks doing? Let's check that. We traded a lot of our food. We still have 2,873 raw food items. Oh, look at all of that. 700 now. Yeah, not too worried. Going into the halfway through autumn. down some of these mature trees that grew here without us having to plant. Do some culling. Right, chamber created. Make sure these beds are properly assigned. 2 beds. They're not built yet. Are you constructing? Someone's constructing. This block has decomposed on the stockpile. It's good we got some extra ice blocks. Already working on it. You know, if we don't assign a bed to that third person, they'll have extra beds here since we don't have 12 people yet. Settlers are suffering from the cold. Now, we don't have anyone tailoring as their #1 duty. This is a problem. Cooking, cutting plants, constructing, mining. You know what? We should have you doing this. We don't need them mining and constructing so much. Research available. Okay. Preserving food. Rug making. You know what? Let's do the crossbows. Alright. Not bad. We finally got our Great Hall set up. It's not finished yet. But pretty happy with the way it turned out so far. You can see here, that's where the ladders were. I gotta rebuild these 4 pieces. But yeah, we got a nice gathering hall. It's tall. Right now it's only lit up outside where these rooms are on the top. We will have to put lighting in. Probably put it on the back end here on the bottom, or maybe on the inside as well. Thought about maybe putting 1, 2, or 3 large fires here instead. That might actually be what I do for the warmth for such a large room. And then around the posts here, I wanted to do stone carvings on each one. Or maybe stone carving on the inside and outside, and then tapestries or paintings on the sides. But I'd like to just do the tapestries and paintings on the outside wall. I might just do that. Before I forget, let's just set this up. Okay, so we had a merchant come in at the end of last session, and we had a merchant come in this session, so we're expecting maybe another settler to come in next time, and then to get raided as well. I know that one session we got raided right at the beginning. Maybe something similar will happen this time around again. But before we call it a day, let's all wish Alric here happy 29th birthday. Thank you, and see you next time.